Welcome back to the Traders Network. I'm Michael Yorba, your host. Thanks for joining us. We're also streaming to you live on yorbamedia.com and broadcasting to you from the Dallas KFXR 1190 AM Clear Channel studios. All right, it's my special pleasure to bring on our impact investing and crowdfunding correspondent, Vincent Molinari, co-founder of Gate Global Impact. Vincent, welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Michael. Always a pleasure.
All right, my pleasure. Now, you have brought on two special guests, people that are on your board of directors with Gate Global Impact, and it's Clare Munn and Maria Bello. I want to welcome you both to the show. Thank you for showing up.
Happy to be here.
Oh, great.
Hello. Me too. Thank you.
All right, my pleasure. Now, Clare, we'll start with you. You are a general manager and co-founder of GATEWomen and Gate Education. Please give us a little background on how you got into this, working with Vincent, and what some of the initiatives are that you're bringing to the table.
So, Vince, we had met through another board member who has been involved in the social impact space for some years. And the more that we were listening to the possibilities of the platform, the more excited we became, because it really does provide a global ability to tap into consumer behavioral changes today, which is around crowdfunding. And, you know, Maria will talk about this as well, the NGO model and what we feel about the NGO model, and how this can actually truly provide a concise, clear step for sustainable businesses moving forward. I'm delighted to be a part of it.
Good. Well, thank you, Clare. And Maria, I hope you win an Oscar this weekend.
Oh, well, thank you. If I was nominated, I'm sure I would. But you know who's nominated is Clare Munn. Clare Munn. Yes, she's an executive producer on the documentary called The Square, which is an incredible, talk about something that's having a social impact. Please, everyone, go out to Netflix and watch The Square. It's really being played all over the world now, and it's starting a revolution. So hopefully Clare will be winning this weekend.
Let's hope.
Yeah,
we'll all be pulling for Clare and the Square, that's for sure.
Definitely. All right. Well, Maria, tell us, give us your take on what's going on, the work that you're doing in this regard.
I've been working, you know, for the last 30 years with women all over the country and all over the world. I started out at the Women's Law Project in Philadelphia, and since then have started two of my own not-for-profit organizations, have worked for many women's NGOs, and have spent most of my time in the last 7 years in Haiti creating We Advance and We Advance University. And what I found over and over again, this incredible source of revenue and workforce called women, and it was an untapped source. It was a source that wasn't being paid or given the opportunities to get the financial reward that they could. And suddenly, like everyone's been writing about lately, investing in women, we see, isn't only nice, but it is good business. And many of these women entrepreneurs that I've met around the world have incredible businesses that not only sustain themselves and their communities, but the community at large. It's better for their children's health, safety, well-being, education, if women hold the purse strings. And these, like I said, it's not nice to invest in these businesses. And for people who have portfolios to be able to understand that they can go to this platform, toward a crowdsourcing model, and be able to invest in these businesses that are already making money or potentially can make a lot of money, is a very exciting thing.
Yes.
And that's amazing. And if I could just jump in there
Please
a second,
do.
Michael. I just had, have to say this, and I didn't get a chance to do it in the introduction, but the globe should truly know, if they don't know already, how very special Maria and Clare are, and they are filled with good right down to the core, and they have such an unwavering commitment to deliver good and affect change, and I think you're beginning to sense that in some of the work that they're doing, and I am so fortunate to have them as business partners, but more importantly, to call them my friends. And I think together, as some of the things you heard about We Advance, the film side, the communication, all converging in this paradigm to effectuate change on a global scale, and part of it being under the banner of GATEWomen, we are so excited about. And I just kind of wanted to lead into a little bit of a question with Maria,
please,
and perhaps Claire, whoever wants to take it. You know, when you really look at the global work that you've done, and whether it's Zimbabwe, Darfur, Haiti in the U.S., as we're seeing changes, and we're certainly feeling some momentum change here, are you seeing behavioral change? Are you seeing ways that you feel it's manifesting in social media and creating that awareness that's empowering?
Absolutely. I think, the Jobs Act, and thanks to you, Vince, as being one of the core lobbyists for that, the Jobs Act, having occurred in September last year, really did show, again, the movement of the people, not just the movement of government and regulation. Kickstarter, crowdfunding.com, all these various platforms which started, between 5-6 years ago, quickly enabled people to realize that they had a choice of where they donated money or loaned money, but none of it was regulated. So if we had the ability 20 years ago, when my family started an NGO in Zimbabwe, to have had even 1/10 of the capabilities today of not just funding capabilities, but exposure and awareness and opportunities to change actions, it would have been a very different place. And, maybe Zimbabwe would be a different place today. But as Maria was talking about with We Advance You, the whole vision of hers around that was around connecting people through technology, because that's what people are now used to be doing. No matter how rudimentary the mobile phone is in various places, people are using it to connect, learn, share, and take action. So again, the timing of a platform like Gate Impact is perfect, not because it's the great idea and the possibilities, but it's the expectation of consumer behavior and people's behavior today.
And it's also the temperature right now that we can see, that this millennial generation, they would rather buy a product that has some sort of a social impact than not. That people are understanding more and more that they want to feel good about what they're doing and what they're investing in. And for me, that's a real draw. So you get both things at once. And like Claire said, I think this is what Gate Global really is doing, is being a leader not only in the conversation, but allowing that conversation to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Because right now it's all about connection, and I feel that that's what we're doing right now: connecting.
Yes, you are. Are there any events coming up, aside from what's going on this weekend at the Oscars, that you'd like our audience to know about so they become more involved with this effort?
We are having, funny enough you asked, a fundraiser tonight in Los Angeles for Artists for Peace and Justice. If you go to apjnow.org, it was founded by Paul Haggis, and he introduced us all to Haiti. But we are with them looking at initiatives to start self-sustaining businesses in Haiti so that money will not have to be raised anymore and the community will flourish and we don't have to be jumping for money. I'm just not interested in doing that. I think that the old NGO model is very broken. But it'll be a really fun event. There'll be really cute people there with really nice dresses on.
And also, Vince, APJ, as you know, are the ones in Haiti who are incredibly interested in GATE and actually being the recognizable office there for GATE in Haiti, because they get it. Plus that they are partners with We Advance You, because one of the biggest issues as well in areas like Haiti is you've got all these people, volunteers, NGOs, governments, donors, and because communication and infrastructure is damaged and broken due to the natural disaster or whatever the disaster is happening, We Advance You allows for mapping and location of what various organizations are doing. So that, coupled with APJ's initiatives, coupled with the plug-in to Gate Global Impact allows you for that ecosystem of solutions, if you will.
Ladies,
that's awesome, Michael. I just want to do a time check with you.
Yeah, we're a little bit over our allotted time, but that's okay. Go ahead. Did you have something you wanted to add last minute, Vince?
I was just going to take the opportunity to just ask Maria if she's allowed to give us a sneak peek into her upcoming book, or are we off limits on that?
No, we haven't quite. It's not quite out there in the press right now, but I'm very excited to say that you'll hear about it soon. But I am indeed writing a book.
All right.
Wonderful.
Well, Clare and Maria, thank you so much for coming onto the show. An open invitation to come back with further developments on your initiatives.
Thank you both.
Pleasure. Thanks so much for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vince.
Good luck this weekend.
And Vince, you're
Bye.
Vince, you're going to stick around for another segment and bring back Joe Latona with you, right?
Yes, I am.
All right, and special thanks to Monk Media and 1-800-PublicRelations.com for all their PR and media support. We'll be right back after these messages.